Yo, it's 901. You saw the episode. Some double dates just don't need to be had. What up, though? How y'all feeling? By good, your man, your friend, and family member, Brainley here. Everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinions, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinions, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinions, for entertainment purposes only. So listen, y'all, listen. So Marceau and Tisha were supposed to have a date night, and then they did a double date with the Fletchers. I think they may be regretting that decision because the way it looked on TV was not good at all. So let's talk about it. So, Marceau was talking about, how they were the first one there, and this is how the Fletchers must feel about the Scotts being late. I didn't really care for that. That was just being shady, and also too, like, hell, like they probably were just listen, Mel and Chris are grown, okay? So they probably were just spending time together and, just enjoying each other's company before they came into the double date of shade that y'all were going to give them. But anyway, so as Nell and Chris Fletcher were coming in, hugs were given, everything else, and the Fletchers wanted to know why they wasn't invited to the expo. They have more experience. They've been in business longer. They've been in business for 29 years. 29 years. And so, Marceau said that, he had no idea what they did. And it's just like, really? You have no idea what they've done, but they've been on camera with you guys for how many times? But okay then, sure. So, Chris said that he was a real estate broker, and Marceau said he knew that. And so, Mel thought, well, what do you think we did? And so Marceau said, and I quote, well, I thought that, y'all made a lot of money. You was his pretty wife. And I'm just like, what? Can somebody smooth, clean off Marceau? Just handle any other brother would have handled Marceau by now. How do you say that all you do is make money, you're his pretty wife? Like, oh Lord, man. I mean, he's got tendencies of somebody who just had a mugshot and who's running for president. Oh, did I say that? Anyway, Woody Woodpecker. Anyway, so I just that was just a lot. So Mel said that maybe the Scotts will catch up to them for 29 years. Let me tell you, Nell and Chris, they couldn't even figure out their furniture budget. They will never be able to catch up with y'all. So don't even worry about it. And also, they allegedly have a $5 million lawsuit that they can't pay, but they're millionaires and they're building a new home. But okay. So anyway, Chris told Marceau about Growing Smiles. That is Nell Fletcher's daycare. But Marceau did not think about it. No, you. It's not that you didn't think about it. You chose not to give a care about it. There's a difference. It's one thing to think. It's another thing to give care. You just did not want to care. That's all that was. So, Marceau tried to apologize, but it was a smirk on his face that I saw. And it was just no. So, see, it's amazing what people will give attention to. There are good men out here that are trying to do good, trying to give back, trying to receive resources, or trying to go for resources to be better, but then y'all prop up somebody like Marceau to get paid on primetime TV for acting an idiot. But okay, I look, I guess is the new currency of how you carry yourself these days, I guess. Ooh, Lord Jesus, you bring up, you have a Revenge P tape that is tied to this show that someone else brought up on another reality show, And, Marceau doesn't want to then think about growing smiles, but yet Marceau knows about this Revenge P tape that's out. And also, he knows that he screwed over, allegedly screwed over Zen Gardens, Bugs, and Joy. Okay, I listen. I guess do what you want to do, Marcel. I guess being disrespectful, reducing women, and not be accountable for things. I guess that's how you behave as a boy who will never be a man. I guess that's cool with you. So as we move on, right? Nell Fletcher does not believe Marceau. I agree with that. And she says that you were friends. You were friends with Martell, so that's a lie. And so, Marceau shaded, Melody's t-shirt business, and she does not just sell t-shirts. She also sells hoodies, but she has a whole beauty care line called 7th Avenue. So, no. No. And not to mention, too, y'all tried to get Melody for the Expo. So, like, it's the contradicting black hypocrisy and black dassy for me from Marceau. And so, Marceau said, why would we invite you guys when you guys were friends of friends and we weren't good with those friends? At the end of the day, friends or not, they've been in business for 29 years. If you're having a expo and you're trying to get the community to come out and to learn about business, I would rather have somebody who's been around 29 years than somebody who doesn't know anything about venture capital. Oh, did I say that? Because I think Marceau knew nothing about venture capital in that, mid-season finale episode. But anyway, but do what you want to do. So, the Scotts have a line drawn in place. And so the Fletcher says, so that's how y'all roll. That because y'all ain't friends with somebody, y'all gonna block out the friends of friends. Got it. And that's exactly who they are, Fletchers. That's exactly who they are. So, Lord. So Nell can understand somewhat of that friendship strained with Melody, but she still thinks it's wrong. So Chris asked if the comeback group come back together, and it was a no. Like I said to y'all before, there was nothing coming and releasing or coming back to the group as the comeback group. So, Martell worked the crowd, but Melody did show up, which was a good thing. So I'm confused. So it was a good thing that Melody showed up, but yet you shaded her with her business acumen, and she's been in business since 2008. Marceau. Oh, Lord. So, Nell said that, that Marceau and Tisha didn't pay anybody. And so, Marceau switched up and said that he did not want to charge them out of pocket. And some of them did not do enough to get paid. Maurice, Stormy, and the Scotts have been in business for a long time, so they feel like they should have got paid to speak. And so, Chris said, you're not going to shade the hosts. They were very professional and you were partners with them. And Marceau said, where are they now? And it's just like, dude, you know damn well that they're divorced now. Don't do that. Don't do that. When you know information, just stop it. Because that's a pet peeve of mine. That's a pet peeve. When you know better, execute better. And that was just tacky, trifling, and classless. But I guess when that is who you are, why should we be surprised? So, then Tisha asked the Fletchers about cheating to the Fletchers, and Mel felt like it was a jab because allegedly there was some cheating that happened in the Fletchers' past, but keyword, it was their past. It's not their present, nor will it be their future, because they've done the work, they stay to themselves, and they don't have to drag in order to elevate. But Nell said that it felt like a jab, but it felt like a moment for a personal conversation, which, later on for the season preview, it did show Marceau asking Tisha, did you ever step out on him? And Tisha asked, I cannot answer that. So, we will see what ends up happening. And honestly, to tell you the truth, Marcel needs to be handled. He needs to be handled. Some old school brother in Huntsville just needs to handle him. Seriously. Like Darius, this would be the time. Darius from Real Housewives of Atlanta alumni. This is the time that you would want to do what you want to do. Well, actually, no, Darius, you want to whoop Maurice's behind. Okay, I forgot. I'm sorry. Both of those brothers need to be handled for real. Marcel and Maurice both need to be handled. But anyway, that's what I have to say, y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Pit Stop. Bye, bye, everybody.